Hey guys, back with another one. Back with another one. So this might be a rather long live. I might get long-winded, but that's okay. We got some good news. So make sure y'all come in. I'm gonna wait for you guys to come in. We're not gonna just start immediately. We're gonna wait for the people to come in so that we don't get people that single-handedly come in like they're the only ones in this chat. And then they ask, even though it says it in the title pretty much of what's going on, what's going on. So let's make sure that we're subscribed to my second channel, which is SL Davis Social Media News. And thank you for the ones that are over there on my second channel who prefer to stay on my second channel while I'm doing these live streams. And it's not a lot of people over there. I get it. Thank you for holding that live stream down because I am simultaneously live streaming on both channels. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure while you're over there on that second channel, SO Davis Social Media News, that you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell on with the option all. Also, I will put timestamps in this video for the replay game. So if you look at the comment section of this video, it will have highlighted in blue where the video starts for those of you that see this video after the video live is gone. Hey, Tiffany, how are you, sweetie? Good morning, Rosie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, buttercups. Hey, buttercups. Hey, buttercups. So, once again, Wack 100 was on Vlad TV on his channel yesterday. Now, the interview probably took place yesterday. Now he's gonna probably break them down. Vlad TV. I said Vlad 100. He's probably gonna break down the whole interview in regards to Blueface and Chrisean Rock. But there were some news that was shared on that interview with Vlad TV that Wack 100 will definitely know about, being the manager and the only one of few that Blueface deals with, which is Wack 100, Bodine, Jaidyn, Alexis, and Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock is now in jail, so those other three entities that I mentioned out of the four are who he is tight net and close with, that know the up-to-date current information of what's going on with him. So it looks like things are looking up for Blueface. There were some things that I want you to pay attention to. You might kindly put it in the comment section if you peep it when you hear it in this live commentary. Mention it in the comment section. That sometimes tells me who's paying attention and who doesn't to some of the stuff that I say. I have brought up some possibilities of the outcome of what perhaps could happen to Chrisean Rock with the Oklahoma situation. I was in hopes that she just got out and she would just do her probation from California and that be the end of that. But that didn't happen that way. And I don't like when I'm trying to go live and then all of a sudden people want to start calling me. But I have a fix for that because what I just did. Member, thank you, Tiffany. New member. That's what's going on. Thank you for supporting the channel. Also, we will be doing the Queens of Kings at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I decided, or a couple of times, to push up the live to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be in a few hours from now. So make sure you all, come into that live as well. And I appreciate you guys being on board, listening to the new commentary that is going to be landing on to both of my channels, SL Davis Social Media News and my main channel. And I'm trying to fit it in with what you're already watching or similar so that it keeps your interest peaking and not wanting to stray anywhere else because I went left field with the new content. I'm trying to please my community, the ones that support me. So we're going to get into what was said in that interview. And yes, this is a commentary live, so I will be talking throughout the commentary live. And if you don't like it, for the ones in the back, because it's only the ones that pretty much don't support me that will have something to say, take a hike, you filthy animal. So let me pull it up now.
Chrisean Rock was recently at Blueface's court hearing, and she got arrested.
You remember what I told you?
Yeah, we had a conversation about this. We had a conversation about this on the phone. She had a warrant out in Oklahoma,
Arizona, Baltimore at that time.
At that time.
And L.A.
And L.A. And she had shown up to multiple court hearings at that point.
And I'm telling her every time I get to the court, she have her phone mounted on live. I'm like, yo, Rock, why are you showing up to court and going live? She thought, you don't want me here so you could paint the narrative to Blueface that I don't support him. Now, what it was jaidyn is at every court appearance.
Yeah, that's
you don't know that
baby mother.
Because jaidyn is being Jade. She shows up. She has usually the baby with her, and she does what she's supposed to do. She's not loud with it. She's not going to social media with it. So I think Rock in her head was like on some, she's here, I have to be here. There's only one thing, Rock. You're going to go to jail.
It should be in her head, Jaidyn's here and I should be here. Because for number one, why is Jaidyn there? Now, people can say, well, they have kids together. That ain't the proper setting to have a kid going to see their daddy. Is in court, and it's for some crimes that he committed. Not even, I don't even think, if you have to do it, it's not even appropriate setting to have a child in the visiting room with a bunch of criminals, in jumpsuits to even visit their child. That's not a proper setting either. You're not in a relationship with Jaidyn, Alexis. So I can understand how Chrisean Rock jeopardized her freedom to go see you at these court appearances and wanting to know what's going on with your status because you are inviting Jaidyn, Alexis alongside.
You're on live. And they got this thing where the Jaidyn trolls versus the Rock trolls. If they know something's going on, they'll call in and they'll make reports, call in and call in and call in. And I told them, I'm like, listen, there's no need for you to be here and take that risk, or at least get these things figured out, then take the risk. And she took the risk, and right now, I would much rather her had got these things figured out, her baby's wherever the baby is. You sit in LA County Jail waiting extradition. You could have cleared up Oklahoma, did a surrender and bond because LA wasn't serious. They dropped it to a misdemeanor. So that wasn't serious, right? Instead, you went, they gave you 30 days. You had to do 15 days on that and then start your 45 days for extradition. So now you got a 60-day possibly thing before you even get to Oklahoma. Then you got to get to Oklahoma, get that court date, and see if the judge is going to want to let you out or make you do some violation time on your probation. And even if they let you out, are they going to house arrest you and force you to stay in the state of Oklahoma? So, what Blueface will be out this month.
Now, didn't I tell you, this is prior to Chrisean Rock getting arrested. I said they could make her do some time or all the time on the violation of your probation. Or they can have her do like a portion of that time in prison. And they could also do where she has to stay in that state and do the rest of her time in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? He already broke down all of the possibilities of what could happen, what was allegedly going around saying that is probably going to happen or could happen. And Blueface is breaking down all the possibilities of just how serious this could be because of her not following her obligations to Oklahoma. So listen up. He's got more to say.
It's either July 26th or next court date he'll be home.
Yeah, man, it was definitely
So Wack 100 saying either July 26th or on the court date. And I had said they probably will let him out after his court date or whatever. That's probably when everything's all arranged and everybody's in agreement to the sentence. And what I mean by sentence, that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to do more time, but it's going to be time probably added on to his probation. He's not just going to get a slap on the wrist for what they found in his room. He's going to get probably more probation time onto his sentence.
They were waiting on her.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess there was footage that came out because she had the baby with her. And then you saw Blueface's parents, neither one of which want to take the baby.
First of all, the mother's defense, the mother was never allowed to deal with the baby.
Okay.
The father was with the baby all day, every day, as long as Rock was turning on that live, giving him some clout. Soon as Rock left, he was like, I ain't taking the baby. That's why Carlissa was like, yo, you been over there clout chasing. Take the baby back to John's house and wait for the call, which is probably what he should have did, right? You know, and he chose not to do it, and it's what it is. And I'm pretty sure, you know, they see what's real and what's not. Yeah. Carlissa, in her defense, she's never been allowed to handle or deal with the baby.
Well, yeah, I guess Chrisean Rock's friend now has custody of the baby.
I don't know about custody. I believe, yeah, it has.
I mean, she's holding the baby at this point. I mean, it's just, you know, and I guess.
Now, Wack can't speak on where Junior's at. That's one part we ain't gonna co-sign. Wack, you don't know where that baby's at. Okay, so that's one area we know you don't care about. So we respect that, but don't even talk on Junior because you know you don't know where Junior's at. Vete ate now.
They were saying that Blueface was caught with drugs in jail.
So this is what it was. They raided his cell.
The TH.
They found what they thought to be marijuana.
I'd heard meth. Is that true?
No.
Okay.
Meth. Had meth, his ass have another charge.
Okay.
So, understand Blueface's situation. He's in there on a partial probation violation. Now, the guys that's in there fighting the case, if they would have found whatever this was in their cell, they'd have went to the whole 2-3 days, been back, that's it. But because Blueface is in there on a partial probation violation, right? The DA's a little ticked off because Blue was supposed to get 4 years. I got an attorney named Alex Kessel that's a bad man, right? So Alex goes in there and gets us 300 and some days. We on a joint suspension. Everybody knows in California, if you take a joint suspension and you violate, you're going. That's what Suge Knight went to jail for. Violation of 9 years joint suspension. You can do anything and you're out of here. So we pop back up. The second case we caught in Vegas involving Rock in the lobby, right? Violated the California joint suspension. So instead of them giving him 4 years, they gave him 300 some odd days for him to do 6 months off of it, right? They raid his cell, they find the substance. Now, when we get the report, it said it's marijuana.
But why does he have that in his room, though?
So when I go to court, maybe late April, the attorney says they're about to give him the 4 years. I'm like, nah, they can't do that. I'm like, have you talked to the DA? He said, I haven't had time to get with the DA. Different person in. I said, listen, tell them test the product. This just me thinking on my toes. Anything to keep them from sentencing today. Attorney goes in, says we request to have the product tested. I tell my attorney, go talk to the DA, go talk, let's see if maybe instead of the 4, maybe we can get another just 1 year tacked on.
Onto
right?
Probation.
At the time, I just used the test of the product to give me time to have my attorney go speak with the DA to try to get away from the full 4. 2 weeks into it, 3 weeks into it, it comes back. THCA, less than 0.3%, which is a powdery substance that cannot be classified as marijuana.
Okay.
I said, okay. He says, hey, listen, we're on to something. We need a scientist. We need somebody licensed, right, who could take the stand. I called my guy over there. I don't know. He had the brand King Louis. King Louis was a big brand, probably still is. I called my guy Sasha over there. Sasha, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I need a marijuana scientist license. Sasha's like, he's Ukrainian, right? He like, I got a lady for you. Hook me up with the lady. 24 hours, we got the lady in court. So that day, we were supposed to be in court at 9 o'clock in the morning. I had Blueface court at 9 o'clock in the morning, Nick Cannon at 2 o'clock, playing spades in the backyard. They called me that morning and said, yo, court's pushed to 1:30. I'm like, bro, you can't do that. This court's over at 4:30 every day. We need to go in the morning in case it flows over. It's 1:30. I was like, well, I can't make it because I got an obligation with Nick at Amazon. When I get done with Nick at Amazon, I'm like, what's going on? They're like, look, test came back right. As soon as our specialist got up there, the judge says it's 4:30, 4:45. We have to pound this over. My attorney's like, great, we finish it up tomorrow. The female judge says, no, I have to go in for a surgery for personal issues. I can't get back on the stand until July 26th. So we say, well, can we have another judge hear it? She didn't want to step down from hearing the case. So that's what pushed Blueface to July 26th. If we'd have went in there the next day, he'd have been home July 3rd. So, it wasn't no meth. Meth would have got him a whole nother charge.
Yeah. I'm glad he's okay.
That was.
I'm glad he's getting out.
But I feel like, you know what? The life I've lived, as much as I want him to come home July 3rd, and he may not like this, I think this extra 23 days might be saving him from something. Who's to know he come home July 3rd, July 4th, wild out, something crazy happen. So, nephew, I love you to death. But it just, because the odds of the judge got to go to a surgery and just can't continue the case the next day.
Yeah.
And it pushes you to July 26th. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
The odds of it. So I look at it like that. His family is healthy. His kids is healthy. Jaidyn doing an excellent job. Rocks, believe it or not, is cleaning up her situation. So by the time he comes home, she comes home, at least that'll be out the way.
So that's good information to hear. So just to sum it up, he'll be home, Wack 100 said, between 26 and or his next court date, which I'm hearing that the court date is on the 28th. So I don't know where he's getting the 26th at. And he's making it seem like he'll either walk from home. I mean, he'll walk from there on his court date, if not the 26th, or thereafter. Other than that, what they're trying to get settled, I think, is the judge reinstating that he's definitely gonna get more time tacked on to them finding the stuff inside of his cell, Blueface. And whether he does it in prison or they're adding it on to his probation, he's gonna have that time added on, which was a crash dummy move, but it beats being in jail. I hope when he gets out, he does the right thing. But it's just more drama to come when he does get out, this month, because if Chrisean Rock's in jail, I mean, it's in the 28th is 4 days from now. The 26th, the possibility of him getting out before the 28th is in 2 days. So, let's factor in this. If he goes back or has any dealings to do with Jaidyn, or if he's around Jaidyn long enough to make a decision that maybe that's where he wants to be, because he has time to be pulled away from Chrisean Rock, it's just going to be a lot of mayhem. Regular people don't get second and third chances like Blueface. If you attempt charges, would even get. You're right about that. Still a drug while in jail. It is. You're right. But it's just never gonna end. It's not designed to end. They're about to also cross over into the world of Tronic Network. We all know that network stands for drama, black on black drama that they managed to be able to monetize and make millions of dollars yearly on the efforts of black folks. And between what he's going to be doing to get coins, Blueface and Chrisean Rock, because she's going to involve herself in that circle, because Blueface is going to be in that circle. It's just a disaster for confusion and mayhem between Blueface, Jaidyn, Alexis, and Chrisean Rock. The relationships, whether they're co-parenting where Jaidyn, Alexis, and Blueface are not together, there's going to be turmoil, because it's just everything to do going forward for 2024 is nothing but drama, whether it's in their business life where they're doing it to make money, with the Tronic Network, being on these reality shows, in their personal life. It's not going to let up. Everywhere you turn around, it spells drama, because we know drama sells. Some couples don't need to have a drama filled um lifestyle, or even be doing anything to make money in that field, because they already got enough in their real life. And some people don't know how to take this drama that they're getting paid to do and distinguish that from real life, and it's just going to be ugly. He wasn't even supposed to drink. There's zero chances he'll be sober for 3 to 4. That's right. He's not at all going to be sober. I don't think so either. That's my opinion. Exactly. How did Vegas judging P overlook? And I pray he just leaves Junior where he's and leave. I think that he don't have no control, because he was not on the birth certificate of Junior's. The baby is in good hands, from my understanding. And I think that Chrisean Rock is not stupid enough. I don't care if she's in love with him or not, to allow him to take her child. Because I'm going to tell you how Chrisean Rock's probably going to look at that. I don't want Jaidyn with my child. She doesn't like me. I don't like her. I don't trust her with my child. Now, he can go see his son, but he's not to take his son anywhere. His son should stay with who they're with now. And I think that that's what I'm just speaking for Chrisean. That's just my opinion. I think that Chrisean ain't going for that. I think Chrisean is smart enough to know that ain't the best bet for you, sis, if you allow him to take care of Junior while you're in jail. Especially you not knowing if you're going to do a portion of Oklahoma sentence on your probation violation. And let me tell you guys to keep in mind, it's not the nature of what Chrisean got going on while she's on probation that's serious, not serious, and Blueface is. It's they can't allow Chrisean to do what she wants to do, but it's not okay for other people that are on probation to not be able to do what they want to do. You have to set an example. These are the laws, because if you don't, no one's going to take the law serious, and people are going to turn around and be doing the same thing as Chrisean Rock. And that's going to make the courts, the legal system, and everything else look like a joke. Tronic, it says Zeus. It says they did not care Buttercup. It says birth certificate, so he has no parental rights currently. Exactly. Blueface has no rights at all to take Junior out of the hands of whoever Chrisean Rock gave permission for now to take care of Junior while she is trying to clear up her legal obligation. Blue was reporting to his PO he just violated Rock, blatantly disrespecting to a judge in probation department, totally different from Blue's case. They both felons, but Blue didn't report. They said they're both felons, but Blue did report. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Says like SL Davis said, he is a crash dummy. Big time. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Thank y'all for being on this live, and the people who are on my second channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button on that. And two, thank you for watching in on that other live stream that is live streaming as we speak. It says, well, Rock took her baby with her to his court hearing. Yeah, she did, Diane Long. And I heard earlier you were saying something about where's it at, right? I mean, let me pull that up. You said I don't believe he paid for attorney. I just want to say I was talking about this yesterday, and I think this will be my last time saying it. I was saying this yesterday. People may have got offended, but I don't care. I don't bite my tongue. We're all adults. It doesn't matter who paid for her legal reputation, whatever, to represent her. Let's put it like that. Look at me. I'm hooked on phonics. She has someone to represent her in court, legal counsel. That's all that matters. I don't know what the big deal if Blueface paid for it or not. Now, a lot of people are saying Blueface paid for it. I think that narrative was spun from, in my opinion, hot tea, hot chocolate. And I don't think what she said was, she was stating it as to be the facts. Sources, she made it seem like sources have said that he was the one that paid for her legal, um, counsel that she obviously needs. And I think that she needs legal counsel because I'm listening to Wack 100, and it just brings in my mind, wow, yes, she might need legal counsel because they might pull a fast one, Oklahoma, and try to give a house arrest in the state of Oklahoma. Like I said before, that could happen. Or they might try to make her do a portion of her probation time, because probation is technically time that you can do if you violate in prison. They could give her a portion of that time. And we have to understand that they can give her a portion of that time because she was not in compliance. She was not going to Oklahoma, signing that book, talking with her probation officer in person. Well, I don't know if it's once a month or whatever, when she had to go. She just basically just said the heck with probation. Yes, she got caught up too. Yep. Wack hired Blue some excellent lawyers to fight his case. He ain't doing for Rock. Right. Chassis supposed to confirm it too. Hooked on phonics. Kids nowadays don't know about that. Paid. We already listen. Blueface paid for that girl's attorney. And I'm not going back and forth because to be honest with you, it ain't it. The people that are saying that he didn't pay for it, they don't believe they didn't pay for it. I bet you the people that said Blueface didn't pay for Chrisean Rock's legal fees, I bet you they ain't got no money to pay for our Chrisean Rock's legal fees, but they steady talking about it. Ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out, but talking about who paid for what. But you ain't got no money to pay for it. And Blue admits on CIL he paid the last lawyer. Yes, I did see that Chassis wanted her framed for that. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I'm just glad that everything is moving forward. That even when Chrisean Rock gets out, she doesn't have that heavy burden on her that she has to watch over her back. Only back she needs to watch is her child's back. And whether or not she makes it with Blueface, or whether or not she's with them for a lifetime and it's toxic and off and on, up and down, roller coaster, whatever, that she puts Junior and herself first. That's all I want for her. And she stays out of trouble and leaves these jails and these institutions, these criminal institutions alone, because it's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out. They didn't pay nothing. Frame for scamming, shaking my head. But like I said, Blueface, I don't know. Him getting out before Chrisean Rock, guys, it ain't looking too good. So nice. Jaidyn's making the money now. You think it came from her account? Rosen, I don't know. But let me tell, what are you talking about? To pay for the legal fees, Rosen? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about that? I'm not too sure. If you're talking about for the legal fees, I don't think that Jaidyn paid for that out of her account. I think that Wack probably fronted the money and he has to pay back Wack 100. No, I would think that Wack would he gonna be paying that money. The manager will pay that money, at the request of Wack 100. I mean, at the request of Blueface, and he already said that he would do that. Only if Blueface said, "Look, look, dog, I need you to do this." That's the only time he would budge. Chastity and Tess and China are stealing from Rock's fan base. It's disgusting. It really is. Wherever it came from, it's paid for. Period. Exactly, Pooh. It's period. It's paid for. Rosen came from Rock. He took Rock money and spent it on Jaidyn at one point. Yeah, he was doing that, but she has control over her money. It's been a while since Blueface has had control over Chrisean Rock's money. That has definitely been settled a while ago. And I think going forward, one thing I will give Chrisean Rock credit for, I don't think that she's gonna allow him to be holding on to her money going forward. So, let's just hope for the best with that. I hope they both get out and focus on themselves and not each other. Yeah, I hope that too, because then they can be better for each other if they do decide to further the relationship. But you got to learn to love oneself first before you can be in a relationship with anybody. I think if they learn how to love oneself, they'll know how to teach each other, treat each other to teach each other. And without that, it's not going to work. Rock has her own money. She was making more than Blue. She paid her own lawyer. Remember, she can't. I don't even want to talk about who paid for lawyers. I'm off that. Right. I believe Rock paid for it, but however, did it happen? Why are we so worried about? Did anybody in here pay for Rock's lawyer? Can anybody in here afford to pay for Rock's lawyer? What does it matter who paid for Rock's lawyer? Why? Why are we so concerned about who? That is pocket watching. Santa Claus could have paid for Rock's lawyers, but let's always, hey, Angel Wings, hey, sweetie, let's just remember whoever paid for her legal fees, whether it's Chrisean that did it herself, I don't know. I don't care. All I care about is that because it's been paid for, it's going to speed up the process. Period. I pray they both learn something during this time. They both need to get therapy, parenting classes, and anger management. I agree with that, Tiffany. I cannot afford food. Right. Bro, she's paying. So I'm not gonna keep even pulling up those questions about money because half the people talking about this probably, oh god, they're pocket watching hard. Heck, no, Santa Claus. Right, exactly. It's like, why does that matter? All we worried, we should just be like, yeah, I'm just so glad that whoever paid, who cares who did it, Chrisean, whoever did it. I'm just so glad she has the lawyers so she can get out. LOL. Yeah, so why are we so worried about who pay for that? Like, stop pocket watching. You didn't pay for it. Look at the big picture. It's gonna expedite a lot of stuff that has been slow-mo. She's been sitting. The girl has been sitting. Been a lot of wasted time in 30 days that maybe could have been cut in half if she would have already had a lawyer. I can't even afford my own lawyer. Thank you. Right. But people talking about Blueface didn't pay for it. Who cares who paid for it? How about that? Does that sound better? Who cares who paid for it? Who cares? All we need to know is that she has a lawyer. It's going to expedite things, whether it's expediting it where the public don't like the way the outcome comes, where she might have to serve a couple of months of her probation sentence. And then, and then when she gets out after serving, like Blueface had to serve 6 months of his 3 to 4 year sentence. He had do a percentage of that. She might have to too. And she'll be in Oklahoma, maybe, or maybe not. Or maybe California doing the sentence. Maybe they won't expedite her. Those are the things that we need to talk about. If she does have to do a sentence for Oklahoma, to do a percentage of her probation or all of it, we don't know the worst case scenario. Where will she do it at? Is it Oklahoma or California? Ditto, exactly. It's paid for, period. Exactly, period. I Just Rock gets out before Junior's birthday. I hope so too. Let's think about those positive things. Can you make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in? Hit the like button. I promise you it is free to like the video. Also, now that I have 100 of you in here, make sure to be at my 3 o'clock live. I will show you right now what I'm referring to. So you guys, yeah, let's get them likes up. Them likes are like on a diet. Like y'all could do a little better than that. You know what I'm saying? You in here and you could do a lot better than what it's looking like. You really can. So let me pull this up real quick. But I appreciate y'all being in here today on this. Yes. So this is the video here. It's on mute.
To know. So
That's
you guys know when they come visit, I will happily live.
Crazy.
Y'all know I love to live. I will happily live. Live. What's wrong with these people?
People.
Yes, that's the trailer that you guys are seeing. But that will be going live at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that you guys know it will be going live at 3 p.m. It will be going live at exactly 4 hours at 3 o'clock. So 11/24, which is today July 24th. I don't know where I get 11. July 24th at 3 p.m. Because she's another one who is a mess and cause unfortunate mayhem and drama for no reason. And it's not gonna end well if she keeps up what she's doing. Queen of Kings. That's the name of the channel. So you know what I'm saying? It says poor Rock. I'm sure she's missing Junior. Of course. Free Rock, free Rock. Rock should have already had a lawyer or retainer. All them cases she had. Yeah, she should have, but she told us she didn't. She wasn't telling the truth. Whether I hope she stays there for a while. She needs to learn. Yeah, so like I said, only time will tell what the outcome is gonna be for Chrisean Rock. Now that 30 days has went by, it is starting to worry me a little bit. Like what is the plans with Oklahoma? What do they have in store? I'm not really too I'm not a fan of Wack 100, but I rather hear from him what's going on, the outcome of what perhaps could be for Chrisean, more than a paralegal or anybody else pulling up any type of legal documentation. I feel more comfortable hearing something from Wack 100 any day over anything that anybody else has to say on social media. And that's just my opinion. She hired this lawyer back in May. They just approved it. Oh, okay. Says, wait a minute, hold up. No, Catherine, they both need to learn. Only one that hurts is Junior. Exactly. Sorry, their PO is not gonna allow that nonsense. Watch Blue and Rock even drink or smoke weed on anyone Blue. Hey Houston, hitter, how are you? Correct, Wendolina. Correct, Wendolina. What did Wendolina say? They both need. That's right. They both need to learn their lessons. Exactly. Ain't no one better than the other. We can't sit up there and make it just because you don't like Chrisean, that make it out to be Blueface is this savior or hero, and he just got caught with paraphernalia in his cell and allegedly a cell phone that really people are not talking too much about. He shouldn't have had neither one of those things in his cell. You want to have those kind of things in your possession, get free and do it. You don't do things like that in jail. That's why you didn't get out on July 3rd, because you're trying to make your own rules up, Blueface. You have to understand, nobody cares about who Blueface is when you're in jail. You're nothing but a number. I believe they're learning now. I believe so too. I believe so too. Blue don't want Junior either. He never chased clout. Now, while we're in here, are you guys going to be in the live at 3 p.m.? Just put a Y or N. It could be because you have something to do. Why you put no, or it could be you not interested in looking at that content. But I'm just curious to know who's going to be in that live. It's still going to be live, but I'm just saying, I'm just curious, because remember, when I do that 3 o'clock live, you're going to get obviously audiences that are already following this content. I've already done my due diligence. I already done my search. So there's a small sector, just like Blueface and Chrisean is a small sector, but people are really tuning into this content. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure it out. But hey, they are. Oh, that's what's up. Y'all said yes. That's what's up. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all got enough time to do whatever you have to do if you're at work, or to figure out how you're going to be able to be in the live while at work. Don't do nothing to get yourself, fired. However, yes, we'll be going live today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because thank you so much, Queen Grandma. Probation may be setting them both up to feel. Probation sets up anybody to feel. Like I always say, probation is time on layaway. That's all probation is time on layaway. And when you get it, never say, oh, the judge is being nice, because they're definitely looking for you to feel so that they can lock you up. So people should always look at it like that. Probation is simply nothing but time on layaway. You got to be careful. You got to be more careful when it comes to that. And make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button, because these likes look like they're on a diet. I'm gonna be at home. Okay, Houston hitter. I agree, Diane Long. Diane, they would set themselves up if they are focused on success. It can get done. Exactly. If you ain't focused on doing the right thing, then you set yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And through all of what they both went through to get out and then just do foolishness that can cause them to go back to jail is on them. Blue ain't paying for his own legal counsel. I don't know who he's paying. I wish we get off that. I don't know why we staying on that. Diane said, I'm staying on that. Oh my goodness. Like, who cares who's paying for whoever's legal counsel? I don't want to see a black man or a black woman behind bars. That is not where neither one of them should be. I just want to see them free. I don't care if they got up a collection plate. and got these people some legal counsel. Get them out of the system. They need to get out the system and stay out the system. It's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out of, honey. And that goes for anybody. I don't care if you a superstar, a rapper, basketball player, or whatever. You don't need to be in nobody's jail. SLU heard about Sonya Macy. No, let me look that up. Sonya Macy's. Let me check it out. Yeah, give me some ideas of commentary. I definitely do extensive research before I start doing any content on anybody. Yeah, because, you know, I'm just to the point where I'm not going to just stay. Oh, wow, she just pops up at the top. So what's up with her? Oh, yeah, I seen that. The one that they said she had the scalding hot water and the cop told her to put it down even though she wasn't going to throw it on him. And he shot her. Yeah. Pumna. I should have said, oh, God. See, girl, you got me. Wendelina, girl, you got me all riled up on that one. Yep, I saw that I think it was yesterday. Yep. They showed it in her kitchen. Yeah, I saw that. Best channel on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Kelly Hood. Everyone has to be represented in court. She could have legal aid. Do you guys look at Liv's Life or My Jazzy Life? Put if you look at Liv's Life or My Jazzy Life. Because I used to do commentary, believe it or not, on them. Because, honey, they are also two other content creators. They need to really tread lightly because they put too much of their personal business with men. You know, how they're taking care of their children at time to time, what they're not doing, what they are doing. You can't be like not living, moving right, and then you want to do cleanup like with Queens of Kings. Now you want some cleanup time when you know that you be on these social media sites, cutting out in front of little kids. And kids are like sponges. And they're gonna grow up thinking that this is how things happen. Wax. Let me see. No, used to see Jazzy on TV. Okay. Or Live, put either one. Yeah, that was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking. It was. Jenny from the block. Jenny from the block. I can pretty much know what my audience watches because I look on my analytics. So whether I know you, because you guys are telling me or not, I can always look on my analytics and it gives me an idea what topic to talk about. That's what's so good about the analytics. If I just switch up the content and start talking about like other stuff that I know you guys watch, I know you're gonna watch it because you're watching it on other people's channels. I'm not talking about just Chrisean Rock and Blueface, but other social media entities. So if I put up, for an example, if it's I don't know, I'm just using an example. If it's Jaguar Right, say it says a lot of my subscribers look at Jaguar Right content on these channels, and they'll even tell me what channels you guys look at this content. Or Carlos King, y'all know Carlos King, put a Y in the chat. Carlos King, he has dreads. I like his channel. I watch his videos too. He does videos from A to Z, so that kind of is not, that's really broad. But I'm just saying, like Jaguar Right. Now, if I see that a lot of people that are subscribed to my channel look at that kind of content, then I would know if I put it up, y'all will be on the same page with it. Wack setting up Blue for different jobs when he gets out, so he's glad Rock's out the way. Yep. Just started to watch King Queens. Oh, thank you, Queen Grandma. Yes. Different shows so Blue can recoup what he Love Carlos King gave and Oh, Carlos King gave away a car. That's what's up. I love looking at him. I like what he says. Basically, if you don't like it, get the blank off my channel. He's another one because he talks to his videos. He is a straight commentary channel. He's not showing you the graphics of these videos that people are sending him to get his channel taken down. Because see, you can follow the mass majority of what's being you know said of people to want you to do on your channel. But as soon as your channel gets taken down because you're listening to the people tell you to do something stupid on your channel, then they're off to another channel. You didn't play yourself. You can't even get mad at those people that you listen to. Yes, nice car too. Wow. Yes, he's good. So why Chassis and Smiley lying? Because they stay lying. They're both scammers, con artists, thieves. So why Chassis? Oh, I already read that. Very nice cars, Rosa. Now, where could I find that he gave away a car, guys? Could you guys put that in the live? I would love to go check that out while we're on live, seeing that we mentioned Carlos King. And as we think, as I think too. Now as we speak, when I get off of live, I'm gonna go over and look at my analytics so I can make a list of stuff you guys like to watch. And what I like about me going on my own, looking at my analytics and seeing what you guys watch, it's not that I'm spying on you. Well, YouTube and Google are, but you guys can't lie because I can see it on my analytics. So even though I ask you, I like you to volunteer the information, on your own recordness. I can always find out anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. My analytics tells me what my subscribers look at, so I know exactly what content to put on. Which is that I think that is the best tool that YouTube has offered content creators, is letting us know what other content you guys are interested in watching. He puts it under his videos. Oh, he does? Let me see if I can check it out. Because I never knew he did that. I never paid attention to all that. Let me see if I can find it on one of his videos. I don't know. He got a lot of money if he can do all that. I don't know. I wouldn't know what video to even look at. The cop shows. He's selling raffle tickets for a third one right now. Oh, okay. He must do that on his Instagram because I don't think he would be doing it from YouTube. I know what I can do while I'm on here. Let me do it right now. I'm gonna see if I can pull up something. Hold on one second. So I can get an idea. I'm only doing this because, like I said, I'm very mindful of my supporters, and I want you guys to you know what I'm saying? I want to just make sure that I'm, making sure that you guys are happy. So okay, so you guys are looking at people like Eric. Whoever heard of Eric Dixon? Loving hip hop, that stuff. Let me see, where's the other one? Videos. Eric Dixon. Erica Dixon. I'm sorry. I'm saying Eric. Ooh, child. Erica Dixon. Loving hip hop. And who's this right here? I'm just looking up something. China Ann. Let me put her name. China McClain. Let me put it inside the chat. China McClain. Oklahoma. Scrappy and okay, I know Scrappy. I like to watch your channel. Thank you, China McClain. Y'all know China McClain. Now I'm gonna pull up. Now I'm gonna give you a treat. I'm gonna pull up a channel that you guys watch pretty much, and y'all let me know. Let me see. It's right here. I'm gonna share now. Now, Royalties World, she does Chrisean Rock content. Shout out to Royalties World. However, she also likes to do a blend. She likes to, if she has an update, whether it's a short update, a long update, she likes to talk about that, and then she talks about other topics. I'm going to be doing that kind of a setup as well. Like, you might not be into Cardi B, but you look at the content because Chrisean Rock is being talked about, and also you have respect and you support the channel holder. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like that. I love crime shows, so I can keep my awareness of these crash dummies. I do too, because to keep my awareness as well too. It has been making me very aware of my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Like Miss Lowdown and Tessa tells. Yep. I like our royalty family. Yes, members of the royalty family. Me too. Okay. All right, so that's one person. So let me look at one more other person. Let's look on here. I want to do something on let me see. Let me see another channel. Okay, yeah, let's try this one because it's very diverse. This channel is. Share. Here, this channel here. Y'all be checking out this channel here. Looks like they talk about a lot, like Miss Netta, because I'm going to be putting Miss Netta on there too, because Miss Netta be lying. Videos. These are the videos. Do they do a lot of live streams? No, not really. But these are the videos. Yes, Miss SL has videos updated on Tana. Pow got arrested. Wow. Now I heard of that. I heard of that girl's name. Tanda the God. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh, you said put a update. Okay. I definitely will. Okay. I read that wrong. I definitely will put an update. Okay. It says, what about Auntie Podcast? Let me check it out. It says Rant just switched it up. Okay. So you said Auntie's Podcast? Let me check that out as well. Hold on one second. Let me check that out. Let's check it out. Now I'm not going to be doing commentary on the channel holders. I'm going to be doing commentary on the social media entities. Auntie's Podcast. You're talking about with Carlissa and them? Is that what you talking about? And so the Oklahoma record you covered. I know what you're talking about now. Different. Yeah, I'll do an update on that. I definitely will. Carlissa has Miss Netta and Charles on it. Oh yeah, they went crazy because he told her to shut up. Remember, Wendelina? You remember that? OMG. Auntie Podcast is Zeus Carlissa. Okay. I know that because I seen some of it when she told him to shut up. Now, I don't want to be putting up too much of their content. I would have to put that on the members only. I don't want to be, well, maybe I could do some commentary because that is fair use. That they jumped on him, Hunty. He won't be telling her to shut up again. That was funny. I was on the floor when I heard that. I said, "Oh no, he jam." No, I might do it. I might attempt it. It all depends how you present the information. You know what I'm saying, Wendelina? So I might attempt it. I might. Either way, you'll be the first one to know. They keep talking and would not let him talk though. No, I know, but I think he told Netta to shut up because she was really talking over him. And it's bad enough that the women were talking and then his significant other was talking. So he was telling her to, like, now you shut up now. I can tell you to shut up. Oh yeah, when the game was on there, I seen that one. They all talk at one time. Right. So, but listen, I'm about to get off here. I will be back on at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's no way you're going to miss it because as soon as I get off this live, I will be putting this coming up next. I will have it on the front of my channel. The 3 o'clock live with Queen of Kings. I said Keywan. They are all something else. Okay, I will be there. Thank you, Lola. Thank you, Queen Grandma. If I'm not sleeping. Okay. Thank you, Tiffany. Rosen, thank you. Thank you. Wendelina, thank you, sweetie. Queen Grandma, thank you. Houston Hitters, yes. Diane Long, yes, in the building. And whoever else I forgot, thank you for joining this live. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share this video. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. See you at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mwah.